I would like to welcome you today to episode 4 of 4 Words to Transform. Today's topic is going to be Eustress is good stress. Now we're actually in a 3-part series right now on managing stress. Part 1 was breathe in, breathe out. Of course, today part 2 is Eustress is good stress, and part 3 will be distress is bad stress. Now I know what you're thinking. Is there such a thing as good stress? Usually when we think about stress, we think about negative stress or the kind of stress that keeps us awake at night. But there is also such a thing as good stress. Eustress is defined as positive, good, or beneficial stress. It's that kind of stress that we don't like and it's uncomfortable and we don't like how it feels, and yet it can propel us through that discomfort to go on and succeed or to achieve our goals. There are many things in your life I'm sure you deal with every day that bring about stress, but you turn it into a positive stress by overcoming or by achieving what you set out to do. Now, there are several different ways that eustress can benefit us. One is emotionally. It can bring about contentment, inspiration, happiness, or even motivation that we can do it again. The second way is psychologically. Of course, when you're able to overcome an obstacle you didn't think you could, it builds up your confidence and your resilience to believe that you can do it again when an even bigger obstacle presents itself. And the third way is physically. We all know about exercise. If you take a fast-paced walk or a jog, or you go to the gym or whatever you do, when you're done exercising, you're usually tired, and usually you want to just take a break and rest, right? But after your body recovers, you feel stronger, and your endurance has been built up to take more the next time, right? Eustress pushes us into this good area of recovery and belief that we can do it again. Now, stress is uncomfortable, right? It brings about discomfort in our lives. I know that. And there are many times when you face this discomfort, you're going to decide if you're going to turn it into something positive or allow it to be something negative. And the best way that I think I can simply illustrate it is just by using this rubber band. You know what these are. You probably have them sitting around your house, in your drawers, maybe in your pockets, right? They just sit there. And yet, this rubber band was created for a purpose. This rubber band has a reason for its existence, right? And we all know that. Some of you think that maybe its existence, no, it's not for that, right? This rubber band is created to hold something. So if I have this book and I don't want it to be able to open things to fall out, right? I can cover it with this rubber band and then problem solved. Now notice when I use the rubber band, when it's in this state, it's comfortable. It likes to be like this, right? There's no stress, there's no pressure, everything's just chilling. But if I want to use it for its created purpose, I actually have to stretch it, right? I actually have to bring stress about to bring this rubber band into the purpose for its creation. Now, many times we want to be like this rubber band in its natural state of just existing, but not for its created purpose. In order to be used for our created purpose, we have to allow God to stretch us, which is uncomfortable. It brings about discomfort. It brings about new situations that we don't really want to be in usually. And yet, through the stretching and through the endurance and turning it into eustress or something positive, we can be used for the reason that God created us. I'd like to end with just a simple verse today from James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. And how fitting this verse is. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Thank you for joining me today, and remember that eustress is good stress.